paper and glue, and all the inks too, paper and stamps, to make a card or two. I love spending time with you at my craft desk. Hands all busy, hearts stay light. Craft desk, welcome to my craft desk. Craft desk, inks and tools and glue. Craft desk, I love spending time with you. Inks and tools and a whole lot of glue. I cut out a heart, then I sign it for you. Little scraps of color piled up by the light. I love spending time with you at my craft desk. Hands all busy, hearts stay light. Craft desk, welcome to my craft desk. Craft desk, inks and tools and glue. Craft desk, I love spending time with you. One more card, one more bow. Fold it slow, then let it go. Craft desk, welcome to my craft desk. Craft desk, inks and tools and glue. Craft desk, I love spending time with you.
Hello. How are we doing today? Denise, hi. How are you? You're at Morgan's. You'll be in and out. Okay. Hi, Danny. Hi, Gloria. How are we all doing today? So, guys, Craft Roulette last night. The spin of the wheel, the parameters. Let's go over that real quick. Did I bring the phone? Yes, I did. So I could pull that up. Okay, Denise sent me a picture of the parameters last. You're dancing over there? Cool. I'm glad the music makes you dance. It cheers me up. It's like craft desk, my craft desk. Who can be unhappy when they're singing craft desk, right? All right, so the craft parameters are, you see that? Flip fold card, tartan is the colors, timer clock is an element, and random is add a bow. Oh boy. When I first saw this, because the color said tartan, oh, thanks, Danny. Because the colors had tartan, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do no plaid style. But that's the colors. So basically, we can do any colors we want. Just imagine if we would see them in like a kilt is like tartan. You know what I'm talking about? The Scottish kilt. Anywho, Christmas time you see them, the scarves in the winter and stuff, you see them, you see that design, the plaid design. Anyway, so then we got to add a time or a clock and add a bow. Okay, the thing I'm paying attention to most today is just flip fold card. Can I make a flip fold card? I've never done one without a die successfully. Today I'm going to try to do this successfully without a die. But I need to figure out some measurements. And I tried to find some instructions, and yeah. So my brain is thinking very hard, and it's hurting. No, I'm joking. I'm thinking I need to. Is there a way that we can find written instructions? I wonder if we can go on. I know where we can. Okay, I know where I can find the measurements. Watch this. See Cricket? We're going to load our Cricket app. And we're going to go to my stuff because I already looked up this design. And we're going to go to projects. And we're going to go. Somebody else made one on there. And there it is. Oh, you guys can't really see that. There you go. And so we're going to open the project. It's one or more features in this project are not currently supported by this device. Okay. We can't open it. I can't do this Cricut stuff on my phone. So, that's not cool. Why are they not? I don't understand why they're not compatible with my phone. Let's go back here and let's see if we can. It's not what I want to do. Go home. Yeah, replace it. Let's look up flip fold card and see if we can find one in images, and maybe it'll load it for us that way. So we're going to go. There we go. Card flip fold. No, that's not what I want. Nope. Kind of that idea, but that's not the one I want. This would be a lot easier. I got to get another camera. Oh, that's cool, Danny. That's cool. If I got to get another camera so it can be over my Cricut, so I can be out there without any issues. I just want it to be like square. Like the one I just had. It's like they've got several, but they're not. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to find this. This is the only way I think I can think of to get the measurements that I need. This would be so much easier if I could just. I guess there's all kinds of different types of flip folds, huh? I wish it would just let me open. You know what? I'm just going to go on my computer and share my screen that way. So that way you guys can see what I'm doing there. That's what I'll do. Hold on. Let me open up Cricut here. Open up Cricut on my computer because it's compatible with my computer. I don't know why it's not compatible. All right, I think you're seeing. Okay, yeah, you're seeing it. But I need to make that maximized so you can really see it. Well, that doesn't make it any bigger. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm going to figure all this stuff out one day. Okay, cool. Danny says, yes, we're seeing it. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay, I should be able to do this. I should be able to go customize. There it is. Just make it square like that. And then take this one and maximize it. Why is it still got a background behind it? Anyway. All right. So I'm in design space. I'm going to go to my projects. Where are they? Oh yeah, the little file box over here. I hope y'all can see that. And then I'm going to click on that project I wanted to open on my computer, on my phone, and it wouldn't let me. And this is how I'm going to get my measurements. Just click on this so I can see what y'all are seeing. Okay, I don't see the card there. I see it on my screen. Do y'all see let me change the color. So maybe that'll help. Here, let's change the background color to dark gray. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Y'all are seeing it now. Okay, good deal. All right. So if you look here, you can see where the cut marks are. There's solid lines or cuts. The score lines are the dotted lines. Those are your score lines. So we need this paper to be 6 3/4 by 5 1/2. So if you look at the bottom of the box, there's a little green, you guys can't see my hands, but there's a little green box with numbers in it down there. That tells me the size of the outside of the box, because right now the whole card base is selected. So I'm going to cut this card stock down. Well, let me write this down, and then that way I can get this off of here. Just let me write down the measurements, and then we can get off of here. All right, all right, all right. So base needs to be 6 3/4 by 5 1/2. All right. Then at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at 2 3/8, these are going to be our score lines. And then 4. But we're only going to score it down. We're only going to score at the top. I should have turned it the other way. Turn it the other way. No, don't do that. Don't change the size. Undo that. Don't do that. All right. This is so much easier if I'm using a mouse, but I'm not using a mouse. So there we go. All right. Now I'm going to put this in this corner, because this is the top of my card. And we're going to bring it to 1. I thought I was at 100%. Okay. Looks like 1 1/4. Let me zoom in. Is it going to be a cut line? The cut line's going to be 1 1/4. And that's going that way. You'll see what I'm writing in a minute. And the other one's going to be at 4 1/4. That way. So that's where my lines will stop at. My score lines will stop at. And then go back the other way. This is how I figure things out sometimes. Sorry, guys. All right, hold my shift key so it. What was that? Undo that. Just don't mess with the shift key. There we go. All right, now I need to figure out where this cut line right here is going to be. We already did. We already figured that out. Okay. All right. That's good. We got it enough to do this. All right. We're just going to save it so we don't lose it. Did it need to save? Is it saving? What's it doing? There it goes. Now it is. All right. Project saved. Now close it out. Say quit. And that should have stopped sharing. And I believe it did. Looks like nobody's. Oh, yeah. We got 2 people here still. Okay. Hi, 2 people. Danny and Denise, I think. All right. So, this is how we're going to do this. To make a flip fold card. Now for the real instructions. This is going to be tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We're going to put our trimmer to use here. We're going to take our paper and we're going to cut it down 5.5. And then we're going to do it by 6 3/4. So 6 3/4. Can we do it? It doesn't look like it's going to be a very big card. But if we do this right now, we're going to need to score at 2 3/8. So 1, 2, 3/8. I'm going to score the whole line. Even though the middle shouldn't be scored. I'm doing it anyway. And then at 4. All right. So now if you notice, I got 2 score lines right here. Probably. Hey, Lee, how you doing? You probably can't see them because they're probably blown out. Maybe you can see them on that side better. There you go. See the little bumpy dumps? All right. Now I'm going to need to make some cuts. I'm going to need to make a cut. And you can do this with a die, but I'm going to do it with my scissors. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it this way. No. Think about it, Linda. Think. I need a cut line at 1 1/4. My score line is at I'm going to score that. Did I score it good enough that I can see it? And then at 4 1/4. And I'm going to score that. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Let's see how far in it goes. Now I'm going to use my pencil and draw a line and figure out from there. Where's my ruler? Where's my T ruler? Think, think, think. Think, think, think. Think, 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 think. All right. So I want it to be about I can barely see my lines. Like this. No. I'm doing this so that we can actually see our lines. Because I need to see my lines. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to say I want this to come down about that far. And I want it to come out to about here. So I'm going to put a line here to that score line, to that first score line. That's all I want to cut. Then I'm going to come right over here, and from the second score line to that last score line, that's all I want to cut. Then I want to do the same measurements. Right about there. That looks like it's going to be plenty big enough. So from there to there, I crossed over. There to there. There we go. We're going to have to make panels too. So I'm going to have to figure out the panels. So now I'm just going to make a line going right across here. Because I'm going to cut on these lines in my trimmer. These are going to be my cut lines. All right. And then we'll know our measurement once we have everything cut and folded for our panels. We'll figure this out. All right. So now I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to sink the blade as best I can right in that line. I don't know why my stuff's coming apart here. Get back on there. Why do you look like you're coming out of there? Because you are coming out of there. Get back in there. There we go. All right. So I'm bringing it down right about here. Pretty sure that's lined up. I'm just going to do it right there to there. I'm going to flip it around. There's measurements that we could be following, and I don't really know them. Sorry, guys. You just got to kind of figure it out a little, I guess. All right, that's a little bit bigger than that, but it's okay. So now we're going to put our line right here next to, I don't want it to be, there's a line on the side of your trimmer right here, and that's the line I'm looking at. I don't want it to be on this side of my score line. I want it to be on that side of it. So we're going to be right there. And then up to that cut line I just made. Oop, I went over a little. It'll be all right. And then I'm going to come right down here. I'm going to sink that blade. I'm going to stop at that line. Okay. And I'm going to come over here. Do the same thing I just did to that line. I may have to go in with scissors and snip a little extra, but it'll be all right. Okay. All right, I think that's, yeah, I have to do a little snippy snip. There we go. You're not supposed to score right here. This isn't supposed to bend. But it'll be all right for now. Let's put our trimmer aside for a few seconds because we're going to need it for some panels. All right, so to do your card, you got the 2 score lines, right? Wait, let's finish our trimmy trim. Trimmy trim, trim, trim. So you're doing a partial cutout is what you're doing. Okay. See how we got this one flaps up like that? That side flaps like that. All right, so what you're going to do is this is going to fold like that. And this is going to fold like this. I don't know what the heck that noise is, but... Oh, you're heaving. Yeah, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, Lee. I have no idea what 21 Celsius is in Fahrenheit. Trying to turn Do Not Disturb on. Hold on. There we go. All right, so that's a flip fold card, but this isn't supposed to be way out here like that. I don't think that's supposed to stick out like that. I don't think so. I did something wrong. I went too far with this one, I think. Because it should stop right here. So I cut too much off here. Yeah, I did. "21 degrees Celsius is 69 degrees according to Google." Well, that is not warm at all. That's beautiful. That's like, I could wear a hoodie in that temperature. We got like 92 degrees right now here in Fahrenheit, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's hot here in Florida. I didn't do it right, guys. I mean, that's the idea. I got the whole card idea right, but my measurement's not right. So I'm going to trim this off, and we're going to pretend that it fills all that in. That's what we're going to do. For picture's sake, it'll be fine. Fine, I tell you, fine. How much is that I took off, that I did too much of? Okay, don't let it move from there, but I don't want to cut that piece. That's a small card. That don't look right at all. That ain't right at all. That ain't right, guys. Linda didn't do it right. The fold idea is right. Like that. So like this is the front, and then when you open it, the back shows. Yeah, I don't blame you, Danny. It's hot. 91 degrees is hot. Hot, hot, hot. I have a die that makes these somewhere. It's a Stampin' Up die that I have that will make a fun flip fold. But don't give up, Linda. Try it again. All right, we got the idea. So we'd said, okay, wait, when this folds over, that measurement ain't right because that's too small. We need our card to be bigger than that. We need it to be 4 1/4. Shanna, you're in the car traveling to vacay? Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, hey, Melissa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shanna. Happy birthday to you. Funny, because I pulled out birthday stuff. I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Shanna. How you doing, Melissa? I'm over here trying to figure out how to make a fun fold with no measurements. Let's go to Pinterest. A flip fold. That's what it's called. Let's see if we can find the measurements for a flip fold. You know who would have it? Stampin' Up. I bet if I went on to flip fold card measurements. I should Google it. Oh, look at all these cards. That's not what I'm looking for. This one right here. They call it Flip Flap Fun Card. Oh, she's doing all kinds of stuff. I can't tell what she's doing. That doesn't tell me. That's what I want to make, but I want the measurements. That's the kind of card that I want to do, but I need the measurements. All right, you know who's going to give it to me? Flip Flap Fun Fold Card. We're going to go to Google. Oh, nice. You just checked the shrimp pots. Cool. Flip Fold Card. I'm about to start digging and try to find. Okay, score it in half. Cut 1 1/4 up from the bottom edge to the score line on both left on both sides. I'm not under. It's giving me the instructions, but I'm not understanding it. Oh, wait, I am understanding it. Hold on. All right. So let's follow these instructions and see if Google tells us correctly. All right, so we need an 8.5 by 5.5. So this needs to be, I should have a sheet that size already. This should be our size. This should be 8.5. It's not, it's a little bit bigger than 8.5. So we want it to be 8.5. Hey, Winston. By 5.5. This should be 5.5. Let's just make sure. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to score fold in half at 4 1/4. No, that don't sound right. There should be 2 score lines. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. So if we want our card to end up being 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, we want it to be 4 1/4. So we're going to bring it over to the I don't know, guys. I need to just pull out a freaking die and do it with a die. Because my brain isn't comprehending this. All right, 4 1/4. We score it. Okay. Then what is it? 2 1/4. We fold back on it to right? 2 1/2. 2 1/8. 2 1/8 is where we would to fold back. So I need my regular scoreboard. I can't do this with this. So I'm going to do this 4 1/4 and then 2 1/8. Hey, Delise. It's okay. I'm just over here wasting paper. And I did not do 2 1/8. That's 2. That's 2 1/4. That's the wrong spot. We want this one. We want this one. Right there. Because that'll have to go back on itself right there. But that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it should be. I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to pull out a die. Because it takes no thinking. I'm just trying to remember where the heck that die's at. Well, in the thing I said, can she do it? The answer today is nope, not without instructions. Oh, I wonder. No, I think I need to see a video. This is the idea. This is the kind of card. That's the idea. It's just not. My measurements weren't right. My measurements aren't right. But that's the idea. So, now that I've failed that, we're going to cheat and we're going to use dies. Well, it's not cheating, but you know. We're going to do it the easier way. If I can find that. Where's my... Oh, I got little eyeballs looking up at me, wagging her tail because I'm looking down below where she's at. She thinks she's going to get some attention. Shiitake mushrooms, why is everything got to be under this table that I can't reach? All right, we're going to just change plans altogether. We're just gonna make us By George, I'm not going to let this beat me. I am not going to let this beat me. Let's try this again. Let's try this flip flap fun fold card measurements and see how that one works. No, that's the measurements I used before. But I don't understand what this score lightly score at 1 1/4 on all. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Doesn't It's not making sense. I need to watch a video. I'm trying to show it who's the boss, but I can't. I'm not good with math, and that requires math. Let me pull some boxes up out here if I can, and see if I can't. Watch out, little girl. I don't want you getting anything falling on your head. See if I can't find. I don't think this is going to be it, because I think the die is too big for this to be this. Nice if it was in here, but I don't think it's going to be. Uh-oh, did I find it right off the bat? I did, I found the die. This one's fancy. Fancy schmancy. This one makes the panels and everything. So let's just use our Stamps of Life Fun Fold Flip It card. I don't want it to say spring though. This ain't it. This is the step fold card. That's not it. That's the step up card, right? Yeah, that's a stand up like that. That's not it. That's not the one I'm thinking. Hold on. That was too easy to get it that fast. Pretty sure the one that I'm looking, it's a lot bigger of a die. So I'm trying to remember where the heck I would have put it. I have put it away already. Watch out, little girl. Watch out. I need to put my Be Right Back, even I'm right here. But just so you guys can't see anything happening on the screen. Because I know damn well I got that die. I got a die that does that. Oh, where is it? It's wrong. And we'll pull out another box. Trixie doesn't know what to think about it. It's hard to tell in some of these what's in them because, yay, Danny's been a member for a whole month. Melissa's been a member for a whole month. So Danny is a Paper Pal member and Melissa is a Happy Mail. Happy 1 month. Thank you. I'll play a thank you for you in a minute. Well, you'll hear the thank you at the end. I don't have a separate thank you. What are you doing? Hmm? You're being silly down there? You're telling me off? Oh, hey, look, here's for a tartan pattern. Look what I found to make a tartan pattern. I really shouldn't be pulling more stuff out, but we're going to do this if I can find that damn die. It should be in here, but this stuff's. She's snapping at my hand every time I move it. Yes, time definitely does. Good. Hi, Marie. Is there a Pam in here? Did I miss a Pam? I don't see a Pam. Anyway, hello, Marie. I'm looking for a die that I know I have that will make a flip fold. Well, it's not in there, Trixie. I don't know where the hell it is. Where is it? It's not there. Stop sniffing at me. Stop telling me off. You be a good girl. Well, dadgummit, y'all. Oh, you meant Delise, not Pam. Okay. Snipper girl. What's in here? Well, damn. Yeah, I'm trying to pivot, guys. My pivot's not that great right now because my brain doesn't want to cooperate. Let's just do that. I'm wondering if that would step up would be considered a flip card, a flip fold. We're going to say it's a flip fold today, whether it is or not. We're going to say it is, but we're going to do birthday theme on it. We're just going to say it is and call it a day. Is my language clean? Oh, hey, there's supposed to be a ticker going across this screen. Did I say something naughty? This is supposed to go across the bottom of the screen, by the way. Yeah, it does. It does flip up, so I guess so, right? I'm wondering if we could do some fancy footwork with it. I have one though that does the actual. Oh no, I kept it clean. Okay, cool. I did put a warning down there though, just in case. Just in case. I was doing really good for the longest of time, for years, keeping my language clean. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. My brain just clicked off the filter that keeps those words from coming out when I'm on here. I'm like, I used to be like that. It's so unprofessional, Linda. Don't do that. And then I got to the point where I'm like, I don't care if I'm professional or not on here. I'm just on here. That's probably a horrible way to look at things, but after a while, you know, the burnout can be real. And I'm like, I'm just here to have fun. So, okay, so we're going to do this, but we're going to do this with birthday. And those are going to be my tartan colors. All right, so if you're really careful, you can get away with doing it like this and only using half the sheet. Yeah, well, that was late night. That was after dark. Don't stop telling on me, Danny. Danny, you're tattling on me. Which, if they watch the replay, then they heard it too. So it's not really that big of a tattle. All right, so I'm just not going to play around with the paper. So I'm going to go like this. The boys were all our boat drink and were so loud I would not have been able to hear anything. It's all right. It wasn't, she's saying I went wild, but wasn't that wild. Wasn't my wildest. It was like Denise was pulling me out of a slump. Made me come online last night. Like, I don't know, what was it, 1 a.m? Midnight? I don't even know what time it was. I don't even know what time we were on. All right. And now, if I didn't have the platform size I have, I would be cutting my paper down. Y'all are going to see this huge ass mess on my desk. There we go. There's the language. But you're going to see this huge mess. There we go. So now you can see. I really don't want you to see the mess around it. But see that? It's going to go on here. And it's going to fit on here. All right. Now I'm getting out of the mess. I don't want you to see the mess. There we go. Okay. It was fun, though. Boy, lots of people were on last night. You guys, Sean and Lana and Greg and Michelle. Yeah? I didn't know HH4C was on. Was it Down Under Cruisers or was it HH4C that was on? I mean, I know they streamed to both channels, but who were they streaming as? Or do they just always stream as both? Oh, did you? And it's doing the bump, bump, bump because I didn't cut my paper down and I didn't put the die at an angle. So it's bumping a bump, a bump, bump, bumping. Which you should try to avoid for the life of everything. You should try to avoid speed bumps by turning your dies at an angle if you can. Guys, this is going to be so much easier. So much easier. I should have stenciled it before I did this, but I have to show you some form of decent card fold before y'all go, this woman's whack. We're not crafting with her. All right. So this die is a Stampin' Up die, and it has a little notch right here to grab this piece. Look. Okay, this is not full screen. I need this to be full screen. I need this to be full screen. There we go. Oh, they were interviewing Darian. Oh, okay. Cool. And we're going to zoom out a little. Yes, it's a Stamps of Life die. You have this one, Melissa. This was a Crop and Create goodie. And it was a fall Crop and Create, but she gave us spring stuff. It's called the Graceful Stand-Up Card Die Set. You see that? If anybody's interested, what I'm using, that's what I'm using. Okay. Now, I want to show you. So it cuts this out. You see how you got the little Dumaflachi right there? You see how that's cut there? You fold this over like that. This score line, do all your score lines. Get all your score lines done. This is going to be fun and easy. Easier than what I was doing. Okay, and then there's a score line right here. You want to score it. Just sticks out, but you want to score that like that. This is going to make an easel card. This would have been good for last week's. That's what this is. It's not a flip card. It's an easel card. Because look, it sits like this. This is supposed to grab onto that. See, that's supposed to pop up like that. And that goes right there. And it grabs right there. If this was a flip card, this would fold. This, look, we can do it just like that. There's our flip card, guys. Oh, brain, brain, brain. Brain, brain, brain. Ah. Okay. I want to see something. There are some, this is one of the cool things about Stamps of Life, her designs. And I know, here we go. Just to get an idea. Like, oh, we could do that. We can make it we can make it flip. We can. Ooh, we can. Watch this. We're going to make this flip. We're going to turn this into a flip card. Watch. Watch me now. Hey, work. Oh, sorry, Trixie. I didn't mean to hit you with that bone folder. Thank God it's just a little piece of plastic. We're going to ignore that notch. See, this goes right here like that. It isn't going to line up perfectly. It just isn't going to do it. It's just, I want it to be perfect. I don't want. Can I do this? Can I do this? It's going to be weird. It's going to be off kilter, but it's going to be okay. We're not going to cut all the way to here. We're only going to go to right here. Are we lined up correctly, though, is the question. No, I'm not. See? Not lined up correctly. Okay, y'all wish me luck. Because I'm going for it. I'm going for it, y'all. Wish me luck. I'm probably going to ruin another piece of cardstock, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm determined I'm going to do this. She did it her my way, wrong way. Working now, babe. All right, I'm going to have to watch it closely. Speed bumps, beautiful. Fingers crossed, guys, that I didn't ruin it. By George, I think I have it. I think I made a flip it card with an easel card. I think we did it. I got too much stuff out now. All right, this goes up here, Linda. Doesn't go over there. Not everything goes over there. So let me get this straightened up just a tiny bit here because I've got so much crap pulled out now. All right. It's like I can't breathe when things get too clustered on me. All right. So we know that that one folds like that. But, or does it? Can go whichever way we want it to go. It's our card, but that's not. Nope. Nope. No, I didn't. But I got another idea. I have a whole other idea. Scary stuff watching me craft, isn't it? Scary stuff watching Linda craft. I know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I will use that as a panel for something else another day. The one I just did, because I can use that piece that cut out pretty. I can use that for a panel for another card another day, or maybe for this. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, kind of need your magic mat for this, Linda. I want to angle it this time. I don't want to speed bump it. And now I'm getting like, all right, just do it and get it done with. You've messed around. When I'm sitting here without an audience, I can get into this. I don't get the anxiety that I get when I have an audience. I'm trying to figure things out. I need to just go find a video and some written instructions. Watch the video, follow the instructions. It takes too much brain power for me on my own right now to do that. All right. All right. We're going to be doing more die cutting and all this stuff too, because I want to do this a birthday. I don't want this to be spring. We're going to do some kind of birthday stuff. So. We're not going to use, oh yeah, we do need the panels and stuff though. But we're going to put this back in here just for now. Because we're not doing thank you. We're not doing springy. We're going to use my pretty pink posh. Oh wait. Maybe this will look good with the cupcakes for a birthday. Yeah, we'll do that. Do I have enough though for that? I have to remember how to do all this. It's been forever, y'all, since I've played with this stuff. I know I need, we already used that. We need these two. We need the two panels. We could just use the word happy and then put birthday in there too, Linda. I need to get a magnet for this set. I really want to do it with my pink posh stuff because I think the colors will be nicer. All right. We need all these things. We don't need this thing. We need these things. This is what we need. Where'd the base we just cut go? Is that the one I just threw to the side? It is. Here it is. All right. So we got our thing that pops up. We got this folds down like that. This folds over like this. This goes like that. Because we have to add a bow. So who all is crafting right now? Nobody's really chit-chatting. I'm over here getting a little bit flustered, but it's okay. Okay, so this will be my brown. This will be my pink. This will be my light yellowish color. My yellow color. You know, it's a struggle to get there, but usually we end up getting to the end with a pretty cool card. So I'm hoping that that's what happens today. I mean, we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, and I haven't done any daggum thing but make a mess. Wow. Thank you for hanging out with me for this long, making a mess. All right. I'm going to use Prom Queen. Guppy. Where's Willow? And Weeping Willow. We're going to use those three colors. Yeah. Oh, Melissa, do you bring diamond art or anything like that on the boat? I don't remember if you bring stuff like that on the boat. And instead of Prom Queen, we're going to switch out for Stupid Cupid. As soon as I find it. And we're going to make us a cute little birthday step-up card. Nope. I'm waiting for it's supposed to have been here Thursday, but it didn't show up. And then it didn't show up yesterday. And I didn't see anything in informed delivery about today, but our mail doesn't run for another 3 to 4 hours. So I don't know. That's the wrong color that you're starting with, Linda. That's your brown. That's your yellow color. That's my yellow. That should be my guppy. Very lightly. Oh, okay. Coloring and cross stitch. Okay, cool. So we're just going to do a light yellow for yellow candles, yellow cake. We're just going to have 3 colors. And we're going to say that's our tartan color. Uh-oh. That moved, and that's not okay. It's going to be hard to line that back up because it's yellow. Damn it, Sam. Where is it? This is why I usually okay. It was said it was supposed to have been delivered Thursday. Thursday was my delivery day, but it was still on the 22nd. It was still in a catch can. So I don't know what happened there, but all right, let's try this again. Here we go. Now we want it dark enough to see it, but we don't want like bright yellow cake. Or dewy. I might even go over it with the Weeping Willow to give it a brownish color, but I don't want it the same color as chocolate frosting or the pink frosting, whatever color frosting and stuff we're going to have on here. And this is the inside of the card. You know, the part where it folds onto. Haven't gotten much further than that for thinking. Birthday. Birthday. You say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na. Well, it ain't my birthday, too. You say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na. Well, it's Shanna's birthday, too. No, I do. Yeah, I know. I know. Mail can be slow, but usually when the mail people tell me it's going to be here a certain day, it's usually here that day. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're going to change colors. I was trying to wipe that away. That's the little notch hole for the. All right. Now we're going to do our chocolate. And we got to make sure we got them the same. Okay. I got to make sure I've got them going the same way. There we go. So that's how I stenciled that. So this is how I have to line this up. Just like so. You like it like that. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I'm thinking. I don't want my candles to be brown, but I do want the frosting to be brown. It probably is. I probably have it backwards. It probably is. Melissa. This is Linda we're dealing with, remember? There's some chocolate frosting there. Got a little bit of chocolate frosting here. We're not going for any kind of perfection. No perfection at all going on here. I'm going to have to go in with yellow for my stars. Or maybe I'll do those. I don't know. So the tartan is pink, yellow, and brown. That's what color the tartan is. I hope the birthday girl likes chocolate. Yes, it's your birthday. Thought that was the back, but you're wrong. You're not. You may not be wrong. I may have it on the wrong side. I may be doing it backwards, but it's okay. It's not like I'm not using paste on this one like I did the other one. Uh-oh. Get back on there. Why'd you move? Don't move. going to have to move it anyway. Well, not necessarily. My candles are yellow. They're going to match my stars. I keep looking up to see if there's any but a chit chat, and I don't see nothing. Oh, I missed a chocolate spot, but we're. All right. We got a lot of yellow going on. Now we're going to throw some pink into the mix. Okay. It is backwards. I did do it backwards. And because I didn't clean this off real good, I got that paste stuff still on here. So it's kind of hard to. I'm going to hope for the best because they're lined up on the cakes where they need to be. Burnish this one down this time. And I don't know if that pink, I don't think that's going to show up on that chocolate. I think that's why I ended up doing the paste last time. I don't think this stupid Cupid's going to show up for sprinkles. Okay. Your Lisa's fussy cutting. Yeah, I don't think that's going to show up right there like pretty sprinkles like I want it to. I don't know how it's going to show up. We'll find out, won't we? We're going over everything. The brown, the yellow, whatever this lays over is getting this stupid Cupid color. Because our project has to have a bow, so we're adding a bow. It's kind of why I went with this design, to add a bow. Oh, we need time and a clock. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll write the time down on the card the time we made it. That's what we'll do. So I think it's supposed to be pink frosting and brown sprinkles. I think that's what the intention was, but that's not what Linda did. You know, Linda never follows others' intentions very well. She just ended up doing her own thing. Why is my arm hurting just holding this down? That's crazy. Okay, and then we got to do this whole thing again for the front of the card, unless I use a different pattern or something. Isn't that pretty though? Isn't that pretty? The only thing is though, guess what? That's the inside of the card. Because the card folds like this. See? It folds like that. So I should have just done a panel. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. That's a humdinger. Oh, look, we got one that says happy birthday, guys. That's what I love about Stamps of Life. And look, we got a die that we can just put right here and just cut it out, and it'll give us a little white border. Thought we were supposed to have one that cut it out without a border. Usually they give us, no, not this time they didn't. Usually you get the die that'll cut this stuff out without a white border, you know, directly to, but it's okay. We could fussy cut, but we're not going to. We've done enough fussy stuffing today. Enough fussy stuff today. Fiddle faddle. It's really hard to line this up without getting my head directly. Here we go. Let's run. And then where'd my card go? Oh yeah, I think that'll work. It's gonna have to work. That. We're gonna go with that. It's gonna have to work. I'm done with the inks for right now. So what I need is this one. I need this piece of it right here. I have to angle it. I keep forgetting you guys can't see all the way up there, but it'll be all right. No, it moved off the paper. Get it back on the paper. Boy, did it move again, but this time it moved into the paper, so I'm not going to fight with it. When you do it at an angle and it doesn't speed up, I can't tell where it stops or not. It's that card I made last night, the glossy accents finally dried. Yes, it is, Delise. Yes, it is. That's too funny. Choo choo. I didn't put the happy birthday through with it. I was going to do them at the same time. Why I didn't do that is beyond me, but I didn't. So let's do this again. Linda, 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 Linda. Linda. Work smarter, not harder, Linda. Yeah, so this isn't going to qualify. They're going to say this is an easel card because that's basically what this is. It's not a flip fold. Although when you fold it, it flips up, but that's not what it is. All right. Okay. Because we've already been on for an hour and a half, we're going to make this kind of simple. Simple, quick finish. Here. And this will have a little white border going around the edge. So if you wanted to ink blend it, you could have, but I didn't. And if you wanted to die cut and layer, you could, but I'm not. What'd Nightbot do? Danny, Delise is funny. I went into her chat Monday. She was cracking me up, but the darn Nightbot was being sassy. Oh, was it? Yeah, there's... Were you being hit with the wrench by Nightbot, Danny? So we're just going to take this and put this right there like that. Okay. Now, you know what? I need to do this other panel. Because when you fold the card in the envelope, it's just going to, they're not going to see all these fancy dancy cupcakes when they first open the card. We need to add a cupcake to it too, in my opinion. Well, where'd that cupcake go? I'm wondering if that cupcake would fit right there like that. And then when you open it, I probably have smaller cupcakes. But for now, let's get that paper we just die cut. We just die cut it. Where is it, Linda? And I guarantee you I cut it so off because I wasn't thinking, nope, I can salvage it. I can. I didn't screw it up completely. I can. Said the little choo-choo train. The little train that could. I think I can. I knew I could. Woo, woo. The crap that goes through my brain. Oh. It was so proud of itself at the end. It told me everyone it put in timeout. Oh my! It put Danny in timeout. Oh, that's Danny. Did you get put in timeout? guess you got to find out what the crafters rules are when you're in the crafting spaces. Okay, let's try this again. It was so proud of itself. I told you at the end. I put your friends in timeout, says that robot. How do you like me now? Uh, how do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way. Standing here today. Couldn't make you. But always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? Doom, 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 doom. We gotta make this make sense. We gotta make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at the moment. I need more yellow or something. Too bad I don't have the bow die. Where is my bow die? I have a bow die. Because I have a couple of bow dies somewhere. Yeah, me and another person was doing emojis. It's like, not today. Hey, Law, how you doing? So, the struggle was real today. The struggle was real. I think we're going to add... I have little cupcakes. Hold on a minute. Hold that thought. I have little tiny cupcakes. We're just going to pull out all our stamps of life stuff today. I was going with Pretty Pink Posh. And now here I am. Look, I have itty bitty tiny little cupcakes. And there's another big cupcake. That's a shaker. Oh, that's the Christmas stuff. That's not the cupcakes. That's not the Christmas die. And there's some pretty felt. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some pretty felts right there, too. But that's not what I'm looking for. Is there any cupcakes on this paper? There's one cupcake on that paper. I'm not adding the cat. I'm not doing the cat. No kitty cat today. We're not adding a cat. We're supposed to add a bow. Can we add a bow without a cat? I don't know. I don't know where the cat die is right this second. I didn't want to add no cats. I'm not adding cats. No kitty cats on this card. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take... Where'd it go? Oh my God, Linda, you just put it back in the bag. Oh. Then I can't open... Then you don't want to see what I'm doing next. You should go grab some food. because I'm playing with them today. I can't help it. So I'm going to see what happens. Because this one has little, like, lines and stuff. Let's see if it cuts it in one together piece. And if I ink over it, let's find out. Shall we? We shall. We shall. Okay, that tears it. Danny, I'm not going to read it because I don't want to make him upset. Wait. Hold the phone. Let's just go ahead and ink up before. So the ink will get pushed down to the side and we don't have to worry about it. It should when the die cuts it. This paper doesn't like to be inked. That's why it's all splotchy. It's basically card base paper. It's a thicker card stock. All right. I think the littler one would be cute. And then we can do just an outline one. Do this one yellow. Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Boom, boom, boom. They call me Mellow Yellow. Make it a little darker. A little more orangey. A little more banana. Banana. Get back on there. The ink is still kind of wet, so that pink doesn't want to stick to it like it should do, like I'm telling it to do. Yes, it did. It did put the indentation. Perfect. It did. Boy, I'm just like closing myself in. I'm not going to be able to breathe in a few minutes at this rate. So we can put that one there. That one like that. Or if we wanted to, we could take, because this is actually the shadow. So we could take the little pinky one and put it on the yellow. See, like that. Trying to think, do I want just the shadow by itself? Or do I want this on the shadow? I think I like it on the shadow because it gives it some vroom vroom. A little bit of vroom vroom to it. See it? Yeah, I think I like that like that. Okay, guys, you know what else we could do? We could make it felt if we wanted to. Just because we can. We can use this scrap felt from an old card. We can actually do it with this foam, and then I wouldn't have to do the hey, we could do that. We can try doing that. I mean, what's the worst that can happen is we don't like it, right? I mean, that's what this was originally cut for anyway. I'm sure it's going the right way. Nope, these are going that way. So this is double-sided adhesive foam. It came back in 2020 something. I got this 2022, March of 2022. Spring Crop and Creator, what these little cupcake ones were from. Oh, I don't have for the other side yet. Okay, don't peel it yet, Linda. You have to die cut it. All right. I don't know if these little dies are going to work, but we're going to try it. We're going to do just the little one. We're just going to try to do the little one. I don't know if it'll work, y'all. It may not. It might not because it's such a thin foam and it's such a big. Let's try it this way. Because it's such a little tiny fella there. But if it works, then we used our scraps. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just going to take that down just like so. I don't know why this doesn't want to stick down to the magic mat like it should. Let's test it. I mean, what's the worst can happen is my machine says no, or it goes through and it comes back and it didn't cut it. Fingers crossed it worked. It flattened that foam out. The foam, it pushed all the air right out of that foam. It pancaked it. And it looks like it cut it, y'all. It looks like it cut it. It did. It cut right through it. So it's little tiny felt. I don't know why I'm doing that. I can just zoom in. I'll zoom in a second. Hold on. I don't know why I find it funny, but I do. I don't know why it's got me giggling over here. Oh, yeah, because it was pancaked. Like, look at the difference in the thickness. I want you to see the difference. Do you see this one right here? That one went through the die machine. This one did not. That is the thickness that that was before it went through the die machine. Do you see the difference? Eventually, the air will come back in here, I think, and the foam will lift back up a little. But for right now, that foam is flat now. Flat, flat, flat. But anywho, all right. I'm just gonna slap these on, and we're gonna call this a day because guess what? I'm sure other people don't want to keep sitting here this long, but my brain is telling me to do a brown because I have the brown felt. What did I? And it's already got the adhesive on it. Like do the chocolate stuff. Sorry, y'all, not to be dragging this out anymore, but you see, hashtag flat. Not this girl, but anyway, I digress. That poor foam. Uh, there we go. So we'll have just flocking everywhere. Crack myself up. Just sent you a message on Facebook of the card I just made. Thanks for inspiring to craft. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Would you like me to show it to everybody? I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take this little paper one and put it right here because I think that would look cuter. And then we'll put the pink on the yellow. And then these two will just have to be felty together. Okay, yay, Law. I even made it with texture. Okay. All right, there we go. I've refrained from saying the words. All right, everything here except for this paper, the paper ones have adhesive backing. So all I gotta do is glue this paper one. And I'm using glue, not tape, because I think it'll work better with the foam, with the felt stuff. Just let that sit for a second. And this one here, we're going to peel the backer right off. Ta-da! Just like so. That was so damn easy. That was a little too easy. And I'm just lining it up the best I can. Maybe off a little, it'll be okay. Then this one has on the back too. This is why it was. Oh no, that's my paper. That doesn't have it on the back. So we're just going to glue this one down. Right there. Oh no. No, no, no. I want that one right there. I want this one. This one right here, my little friend right here. That may not be double. I may have just stuck the felt down to cardstock already. I did. That's what happened. So we're going to glue that down. But it's okay. Okay, that one's going to go right there where that other one was. I was trying to put it. Yes, the card's going to be imbalanced. You was listening the whole time? Cool. Then you notice I did not say cupcake until just now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I don't think my foam has an expiration date either. Okay, that one doesn't have the glue adhesive. This one does. So, I'm gonna, because this stuff was put on to craft cardstock now that I'm thinking about it. God, that's why it's like, it takes me a while to remember what was done because it was from back in 2022. Do you remember? Now the foam we just did, so we know that has a backing. There we go. And we're going to put that one right there. And then when they open their card up, it'll sit just like so. And it just doesn't feel finished. It doesn't feel right. Feels like something's missing. It's not cohesive. That's what the problem is. It's not cohesive. Law says he noticed. He noticed I did not say cupcake while he was trying to get food. I'm not known to torture people deliberately. I don't have a tendency to do that. It's not my MO. I think that's it, guys. I think that's our card. I think I'm ready to go get some roast and mashed potatoes. What do we think? It's not my... I'm not feeling successful over here as far as card making goes right at the minute. Because it's not what I was wanting to start out, my project start out to be. I need to... I think that's it for Saturday Shenanigans. I'm waiting to hear what anybody else thinks about the card. Of course, you open it up, you can write a little note right here. You write your little note right there, or just right here, and they can read it when they open it. I could have left that part, but I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. And it matches, the colors match. See? The pinks, the yellow. I added brown to it, so. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. I'm going to say, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? Thank you, Danny. I'm going to say thank you for hanging out with me. Those of you that are members and you've been a member for a month, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I try to be. Not always. Okay, cool. Thank you, Stamper, Delise. All right, guys. You know what time it is. It's time for...
Hey, thanks for the love, every like, every view. You show up for the ride, and I'm smiling because of you. You keep the chat alive.